All right, divine friends, I had to stop what I was doing because Hecate had a message. And I knew I needed to share a portion of this with all of you. And as soon as I decided to, it kind of developed more and even, I want to say, even a little bit different than what it was presented to me in my card pull. So I know I have to share it with you guys. Now, this message was all about shedding old skin. Okay. And the serpent was the highlight of what this message was about. And it was speaking about how when it's time for the snake to shed its skin, the snake goes into a process to prepare to shed its skin. It does not stay in tight, crunchy, uncomfortable skin. Okay. And I feel like this is a message for your comfort zone for some people, as well as a message for being your authentic self for some people. Because if we put ourselves in a box and say we're keeping ourselves in our comfort zone, we're putting ourselves in a box that we have outgrown, we're literally physically uncomfortable. And we can feel that in our energy because we start to get bored, we start to get agitated. All right, we want something more. This brings in the energy of depression as well because we've put ourselves in a box that we've essentially outgrown. It's too small for us. Okay. Now, for people that's not being their authentic self, and this is how it really came through. If you're always trying to put yourself in a box to be easily digestible, or for to put yourself in a box for people to purchase your work, or whatever the case may be, you are kind of in a layer of tight skin. You're not operating or creating or selling or doing from a place of authenticity. There will always be energy to second guess yourself. There will always be energy to doubt yourself. And the true light that you're supposed to be putting into your creative projects will never get there. It'll never be there because you're not coming from a place of creativity. You're not coming from a place of the heart. You're not coming from a place of genuine source of power within you. It's what it is that you think will be easily digestible. And within this, it's like being in the energy of tight skin because you can only move so much for what you feel like is allowed or, again, will be easily digestible. All right. When you break out of that old skin and kind of go into this energy of one, being able to move in your body again, being able to flow with what your intuition is telling you again, this brings the energy of the light, the spark, the beacon that needs to be put out for your creation to call the people that you were meant to reach. Because if we're always doing something that we think that people will like, that's easily digestible, we never reach the people we were meant to reach. For one, it never happens. Okay, so shed the skin, get out of, and both of these places I feel like come from being stuck in the comfort zone because you want an energy of wanting to be liked and wanting to be accepted within society. Well, another thing about snakes is that society is not very big on them, right? But they still do their thing and they're still needed for the ecosystem regardless of the fact. So I'm saying all of this to say, don't put yourself in a box. And when you fully shed that old skin, when you get to a place of flow and flexibility, your light can truly shine. And think about it. Think about how uncomfortable it is to be in your skin after you just got out of a pool full of chlorine and then went and took a shower and washed your body. And now you are dying for some lotion because your skin is so dry. That's how energetically crunchy it is when you're not moving from your heart and your true power center. It's just crunchy energy. People can see that, they can feel that, and that's why things aren't necessarily going how you want them to go, or you're not getting the reaction that you want. Okay, now I love you guys, and I'm setting the intention that this message reaches everyone that it is meant for. And everyone, I hope you have a great day.